You think you're shadow banned, and it seems like everybody else does too. And I wanted to know if being shadow banned is the real reason behind people flopping or if it's just an excuse. So I searched a bunch of small creators accounts, collected data, and I saw so many mistakes that had to do with the algorithm. So today I'm on here to tell you the top 5 mistakes I found and exactly how to fix them. But before we get into it, nice to meet you. My name is Em. I run The Shift. It is a place where I help ordinary people like me and you break into the creator space. You guys, it is 2026, which means being a content creator is no longer a far off dream. It is a real opportunity. It is a real career that you can go into. And it is insane how much is sitting on the table. We are grabbing that, you guys. We are grabbing all the opportunities, literally getting right into it because it is available for us. So it'd be silly just to pass it. I'm showing you exactly how to do that. And the best thing about this is it is not something you have to invest so much into it. Now, don't get me wrong, a course here and there is really nice, but you don't have to spend thousands and millions of dollars on education into the subject or even a startup. It is so easy. You don't even need thousands of followers. You can start at 0. I've seen people with 5,000 followers literally making $10,000 months. And so I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. That's what we do over here for free. And the only thing I'm gonna ask before we get into it is if you guys wanna keep seeing free content here in short form across all platforms, if you could just subscribe, that helps me build a free base. It's something you guys can do, again, totally free. It builds a base so I can keep putting in time and making these free resources for you guys. The only other thing I'm gonna say is if you like this topic, please go ahead and hit the like button just so I can collect that as data and know this is something you guys want to continue to see. And then again, I know I said last, but seriously, this is for you guys. The comments is your space. Find other creators, share your journey, share your milestones, tell me your goals down below, find accountability partners. Guys, let's get right into this video because I can't wait to tell you what I found. Okay, so the first thing I found that really stuck out to me as a creator, I can see it like a sore thumb, is posting randomly. Here's the main key. Random content is gonna equal random results. That's an equation and that's just how it works. And while when you're posting random content, you can have 1 or 2 kind of spew out and go viral. That is great, but virality is not the key here. It's important to remember that retention is really what we're searching for. Now, when I was looking at this, I thought maybe I'm only noticing this because I myself am a creator, but it became quickly obvious to me that the viewers can see this so much. They read right through it when you're just posting random content. And I'll tell you exactly why I know this. Sometimes I'm scrolling and I'll see a really viral video that has like 200,000 likes. It might even reach 1 million views, a bunch of comments, a bunch of engagement on the video. I'll go ahead and swipe over to the profile and see that the creator only has 200 followers. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up, right? How do you have a 1 million viewed viral video with good engagement, but you only have 200 followers? That, my friends, is a total red flag that you are posting random content, getting random results, and the viewers are seeing it. Because obviously, when they're seeing a viral video, when they find you on their For You page, and the video's hitting off for a reason, right? It's probably a good video, it's probably engaging, they're seeing that. Before they follow you, when they go over to your profile page to look for more of what they just got hooked onto from the For You page, when they go over to your profile to find more of that, the momentum stops. There's something that's stopping them, and it's probably because what they just saw on the For You page is not reflecting your profile. That viral video, there's nothing else to show for it. So why would they follow you? Keep the momentum going. I'm gonna hold your hand when I'm gonna tell you, you have to niche down. I know, everybody says it and it is a sore. It is like, okay, what if I don't want to niche down? What if I just want to do me, right? But truly, the biggest thing is building a foundation. And what you're gonna want to do that, the easiest way to do that is to find 3 to 5 content pillars. That means that is gonna be kind of like your categories of what you post. Before you post, you can think back to your content pillars and say, does what I'm posting fit into one of these. That way, you're no longer doing the equation and getting stuck in the loop of random content equals random results. When you start building like predictable content that holds retention and engagement, and people can go into your profile and see the same things and keep the momentum going, that's when you're gonna get consistent results. And that is the key to breaking through in the creator space. Really think, what is the 3 to 5 things I'm gonna post within? Maybe you're a nurse, so you're gonna post within the nurse niche, and you can niche down into your content pillars. Maybe you want to post about nurse burnout, how to feel like yourself a nurse, like maybe you're going, doing that wellness motivation side of nurse talk. That is a very like kind of niche down demand, but something that people are still gonna wanna see. They're gonna get that solution from you, and as a result, engage and keep a retention going. Okay, so we've talked about how to keep the ball rolling with that retention, but how do we get the ball started at all, right? Like, okay, great, we know that we need to keep people hooked in, and we know that we need to hold on to those people, but what if there's no people to do that to? And that is the next thing that I saw looking at these people's accounts. There's nothing to get people there. It's kind of a tough crowd nowadays, okay? First of all, it's a very saturated area. Everybody's posting. Like, it's crazy. Everybody's posting. And when you have these short form platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels, there's an endless scroll of options. It's not like YouTube where they're personally picking out your video. It is just something they come across. And so what stops them from scrolling away from you forever? You have the opportunity when you pop up on someone's For You page for them to look at you and decide you're worth their time. But just as fast as they can do that, they can scroll away. So how can we stop them? Well, short form is kind of hard, and especially because we're living in this age where our attention span is way down. People are deciding within 1 to 2 seconds whether they want to stay on your video, whether it's worth their time, or whether they just want to move on, because they have that option. What you want to do is be able to make videos that allow people to stop and watch it. That's how we get the ball started. And then obviously, like we said, with the first mistake and fix, that's how you keep them in. But how do we do that? Well, the main way to do it is do strong hooks. What you want to do, I advise you, if you're posting on TikTok, look up TikTok search insights. It'll bring you to this own little panel where you can find what your viewers, what active viewers on the platform are searching, what they're looking for. Out of that, take those topics and it will give you options of strong hooks, or sit down and brainstorm a bunch of hooks. From one topic, you can make 20 different hooks. An example of a strong hook, let's say, again, on the nursing, I don't know why I'm on the nursing content for some reason, but let's say you're doing nursing content. This would not be a strong hook. Hey everybody, today I just wanted to talk to you about nursing and exactly my routine when I get home to prevent burnout. Boom, burnout is that key word, yet you're bringing it in about 5 to 10 seconds in. That means people have to sit through your whole monologue first before they hear the keyword burnout. How about you start with something like this? Burnout in nursing is real. Boom. You can do a visual stimulation too. Sometimes I'll be like, boom, like see how I kind of came forward, my voice came up, it was a halt. It makes you stop, it makes you think. You see this all the time with like kind of TikTok shop videos. You ever see when you're scrolling and it's like, did I see that right? And then makes you scroll back up, right? And you're like, why is a man wearing a woman's top? So having a physical stop, like a visual thing, maybe you can clap, put a product down really fast, maybe you can just make a swift move. Also having that vocal tension too, again with the nursing burnout is so real, or something like that. Then you can calm down throughout your video. But having things like that, it makes people, it jolts them. They're like, whoa, what the heck? All of those are great ways to get people started, which is honestly the most important part. Okay, this next part is gonna be kind of hard to hear, and it's hard to change the mindset That's exactly what this section's all about. It's about the mindset and how you're gonna value yourself as a creator. A lot of times it's hard to focus and determine our worth based on the truth rather than kind of the story we're sold. For instance, we're sold the idea of success being this viral video. It's something we're always kind of chasing, is that virality, getting the big hit, and it's kind of like a dopamine hit in a way, that 99 plus notifications, it feels nice, but eventually it wears off. You know what it doesn't wear off? The truth. And sometimes the truth is that views don't matter. As I gave the example in the first part, that I have seen people have 1 million views and still have 300 followers. It's not the views that matter, it's the analytics. For example, I had a video go viral. I don't even know if you can consider this viral in today's numbers, but a little bit ago, it was a short video. It had 25,000 views, I think, and it only had 1,000 likes. And now, while that is a good number, that means only 4% of people who viewed my video decided to engage with it and like it. Now, what's more important than having a video with 25,000 views and only a 4% amount of likes is having a video like, let's say, a video that has 300 views but 200 likes. That means over half of the people that saw it decided to engage and like with it. You can check all of these in your analytics. And as a content creator, if you're not constantly checking your analytics, that's a whole nother thing. We have to go back to base one. Girl, you should be clicking those 3 little dots and checking the analytics on every single video, even if it's a silly video, even if it flopped, even if it went viral. You can actually see on there when people stopped watching your video, at what point they liked it, at what point they engaged with it, things like that. Get in the mind of the people viewing your stuff and really understand how they're seeing it and the gaps between things. The views only matter when you're looking at it from the gap between the views and the engagement. When the gap between the views and the engagement is really, really big, that's when you're not getting any retention. When the gap between the views and the engagement are super low, like having 300 views and 200 likes, that's when you grow a trusted base of people. That's when next time you're gonna keep that ball rolling. That's what matters. What matters more than 10,000 random followers is 2 important, engaging followers that trust you and enjoy your content. Okay, this is gonna kind of piggyback off one of the earlier problems, although I feel like they're all kind of piggybacking off each other. The big mistake that I see people making are not having series or reasons for people to come back to their page. An amazing way to gain that trusted following and to have people not only like what you're posting, but look forward to what you're posting is to give them a reason. That goes back to the same equation without fail every time. Random content equals random rewards, but how you can swap that is by just giving them a reason. Series is an amazing way, and I will give it to you, small creators. A lot of the ones I see are taking this advice, pushing out series, and people are loving it. Putting in your hook and then saying, welcome back to blank, the name, the series where I blank, blank, and blank, hitting those keywords, having them in there, telling people, hey, this is stuff you can expect to see on my page. Not only is this gonna keep them excited to see you on their For You page, this could also help for them to search you up, be constantly looking at your page, looking forward to new posts. Another way to do this without necessarily a series, or I guess this could be more of a micro series, is doing something like, for instance, a video from a year ago that still has amazing engagement. Like, I'm getting like hundreds, I feel like, of likes on it like a week still, and it's like a year ago, is I posted this video one time that was like POV, your mom says we're waking up early and you don't have time to do your hair, and it's me taking out like an overnight hairstyle. People loved it, and as a result, people asked for a tutorial. And so what I did was I posted a tutorial, but I didn't necessarily post the end results in that, and because of that, people asked for results, and then I posted the results. That ended up being a 3-part micro series where people were asking for another part. It kept them invested, it kept them coming back, looking for more. Even now, with it being so long ago, when people see that first video, oftentimes they're coming onto my page to try to scroll and find those other videos, and as a result, they might stop and come across more stuff on my page that they like, etc., etc. So that is a great way, and it's a great thing to remember, is that you have to keep people in tune. You got to make them want it. You got to make them excited, not just want to follow you, but get excited to follow you and see your content. Okay, all of this brings me to my very last topic, which is something that I see so often, and it like shatters my heart, because I think we all have so much opportunity out there, and I think we all have so much potential, and I know sometimes it's hard to see in ourselves. And so the biggest mistake I see people making is quitting. And maybe that doesn't rely on quitting entirely, going off social media entirely, but that could just mean quitting their niche, quitting their series, redirecting too much, which, don't get me wrong, it's okay to rebrand. And maybe if you're in, again, that like nurse niche, and suddenly you're like, I don't feel very fulfilled in here, I don't like talking about this, don't get me wrong, pivoting is good. I recently did that on my main account. I was really posting all mental health, wellness, and one day I was like, I really feel like I'm suppressing my personality in that. And then I started posting more personality videos, and as a result, it actually did amazing. But what I didn't do was post my mental health wellness niche for a week and then be like, no, I'm moving on, and go to my more personality videos and then go, no, I'm moving on, and then go to maybe hair videos and then go, no, I'm moving on. When you do that, you're confusing the algorithm too much. It's almost like they get overstimulated and it does not know who to push you out to, because you're constantly changing. You're also not showing the algorithm that you are reliable as a creator. You're not getting as much engagement consistently, which means you're not very reliable as a creator. And on top of that, all of your previous followers and your previous engagement is now gone. If they followed you for nursing content and now you're completely pivoting to maybe beauty content, there's gonna be a large portion of them that don't care about that. That's not what they followed you for, and as a result, you're not gonna get as good of engagement. Now, that kind of goes back to the posting random. If you're posting random, maybe you're posting a car video, a beauty video, a nail video, all that, you might get a few followers off of each one of those videos, but then you have a group of followers that are scattered in a niche. They're all looking for different things out of you, and that makes it really hard. I am actually really curious to see if there's any other mistakes you guys notice, because I don't know if it's just me, but as a creator, like, I feel like I'm constantly seeing through like these videos, being like, oh, I see a mistake there, I see a mistake there, and even on my own videos, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm constantly seeing that and being like, oh, I see that they're making that mistake, I see that, and it helps me build. And so I wonder if there's anything else that you guys constantly see, and if so, please just comment down below and we can add that into maybe a part 2 of this video. This is an awesome opportunity that we have in content creation, but it can be hard if you don't know exactly what you're doing or the ropes, and sometimes one little mistake can cost you a video or your consistency. And so doing this, I really hoped it helped you take a minute to be able to reflect, and maybe some of these you felt a little called out on, but that's okay. We're gonna fix them. We're gonna do great. You can check me out everywhere else down in the description. Go ahead and get an audit down in the description to really refine, see what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, where you need to continue to go. If you just feel overwhelmed in your content, that is something I offer. So I'd love to see you over there. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye.